So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this defense, they have come to play. Second straight loss to start the game.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's 4th and goal.
Youngway Koo on for the field goal.
Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irvin. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They send Godwin in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action with Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll go again here with Irvin. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. On play action, Mayfield. Left side to Godwin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll get about 5.
The Tampa ball carrier. Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. 2nd and 5.
just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. Missed the extra point, and this is going to stay a 3-point game. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 41, here's second and 5. Quick throw on the RPO. It's McLeod. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is caught. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Again, this is Irvin, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And a Buccaneer first down.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Ruth Oromoro there on the tackle. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Falcons will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll go play action now with Penix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Over the middle, that's made by Mooney. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The play fake. It's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Baker. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down throw for Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first down, here's Irving. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. They send Godwin in motion. On second down, a run with Irving. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second down at the the 18-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Irving, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They send Evans in motion. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to draw closer. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That is hauled in at the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
White. And he'll crunch forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run with White. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
12 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They need one right now. Third and long. From the gun, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. They forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for his offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run over center with White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. It's Otten in motion. They'll drop to throw. Aside, he's got a boot. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with White. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here now, second down and goal. One more time, it's White. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. They'll try to run with White, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is first and 10. Now Penix. He's going to look downfield for Chuck. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. One final play. Moving left. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And it'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.